Chums. Today we're going to talk about papers. That's right, papers that comes in all kind of forms to your house. How do we manage it? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Dealing with a lot of papers can be overwhelming. Your house can be messy. Your tabletops, countertops, drawers, wherever you name it, you can fill with paper. These are some kind of papers that comes to my house for me to deal with. Bills, birthday invitations, receipts, catalogues, monthly issues, anything. My idea of managing the incoming paper is slightly different. Wherever possible, try to eliminate the amount of incoming paper to your letterbox. Always try to get it online via an email or to a portal or something like that. You can deal with that online without a paper-based. I know you can't have 100% paper-free environment at your house. However, this is my way when it comes to those absolute amount of necessary papers which reach your doorstep. This is how I tackle it. So our mail system is located in this bookshelf. As you can see, this bookshelf has some area that we have enclosed with some doors. So the first particular section has our mail system. I'll show you quickly. This is how it looks like. It is a drawer system with 3 drawers. I've labeled it for, one is for the incoming, then actioned, and then receipts. Whoever the person who collects the mail from the mailbox, go through the mail, and then if that's something like bills to be paid or any other mail that comes in that has to be referred later, that gets put in this first drawer. So the paper doesn't get lost in the tabletops or in any other drawers. It straight away goes in. Once a week we go through this incoming mail, and if there's any bills to be paid, we pay it mostly online, and then once everything is paid, we just put that in the actioned drawer, which means whatever goes in here has been actioned, but it's only ready to be filed. So in this case, I've got some bills to pay, like our car regos. That's in the incoming mail, and this is a receipt that I received from my son's school. So we've got there, that has to be filed. So that is yet to be filed. So that goes in this drawer. The bottom drawer is mainly nominated for the receipts. Any receipt can go in this. They're like loose papers. This includes anything that you purchased and you have second thoughts maybe on getting returned and getting a refund, or any gift ideas, like any gifts that you bought for someone else, and if you're thinking, oh, maybe that person might not like it, and in case if you want to give the receipt or to obtain a refund or to be returned, that goes in here. So once you've done with that receipt, you just discard that receipt. So these receipts are not to be filed. Mainly it's just like a temporary mechanism, temporary location to hold it. So this is just a 3-tier filing drawer that I purchased from, I think from Office Works, like a stationery thing. This is a plastic, very loose weight, so it was very fiddly in the cupboard. So I have to use some blue tack to hold it here, so that when you open and shut the drawers, it doesn't move. So that's my mail station. So next to my mailing center is where my temporary filing system is located. So once everything is being actioned, if there's anything to be filed, that goes in this filing system. These files, the contents of these files mostly remains for an year, and then it will get either chucked out or responsibly recycled. So I've got this magazine holder. See that? It's a magazine holder, and I put it in this way so that holds all of these folders together. And I bought some cardboard colored files to categorize each of the bills that I have to store. Mind you, these are not all the bills that we pay, because we've got some other bills that we do it online. We've got these folders like emergency service levy, the regos, and council rates, water. Likewise, we've got all these folders. You don't have to buy any pretty colored folders to do this. All you need, just a cardboard file, just like a normal file, and then cut at the very bottom and fold it and sticky tape it. Then you will see it'll hold like a pocket, right? And then you cut this half so that you can see what's inside. I've just put a label. So they're like insurance, health, car. They're like a annual statement. So this will hold for this year's insurance. And in the little space that's left over here, I've stored my recipe binder. I'll give you a quick sneak peek of this binder, how I've organized my recipes. So just a ring binder, and I've just put a nice cover sheet here, and this is like my categories. These are from, I've got these categories from my famous organization guru Alejandra Costello, so thanks Alejandra. I've just categorized all of my recipes according to this appetizer, soup, salad. So these are the recipes that I don't make day to day, because if I do these recipes day to day, I would remember how to make the proportions and the methods and everything. But these are like occasional things that I've used throughout our meals. So these recipes that comes in all formats, handwritten, printed from the internet, Sri Lankan, Chinese, any sorts of recipes that I've got. And at the back, I've got like pocket poly envelopes that can hold other like Asian and other recipes that I've got. And this is actually another poly envelope that I used to store all the recipes that come from the monthly store catalogues, like Coles in here, Australia. Coles and Woolworths provide these monthly issues. I think that's what you call it. And if I see any interesting recipes, I would just take off the paper and then store it here, rather than hanging on to the entire issue for the month, because I might not use that, I might not see that at all. So I just use whatever the recipes that I like. If some things are catchy and if some things that my sons like, I would just hold it here and go through this, and if anyone interested, I will make that recipe. The other type of papers that comes into your house is like catalogues that comes from stores, shops, or through to your mail. So these also I have a place to store. Like we've got this entryway cupboard. I think that's what it called, the hallway storage. So we've got a drawer here, and all the catalogues get stored here. Once we go through it, we'll just recycle the pile. And comes to you and it sounds sentimental to you, then you can store it. I've stored these in these boxes. I've done a video of organizing your greeting cards, so that gets chucked in here. I'll link the video. If you're interested, you can have a look. So that's where I've sorted the greeting cards that doesn't get roam around through the house. The other type of documents that comes to your home would be the invitation, mainly like if you've got kids, you could have some birthday invitations. So in that case, if such thing comes, I would just put it at the side of the fridge with the fridge magnet to hold it there. So once the date is done, we would just recycle that or discard that. I like to keep my fridge, the front of the fridge very nice and neat, so I don't like to pile things on top of on the front side, so hence why we put that at the side of the fridge. So like any favorite menus or anything like that, that goes in the side of the fridge. Apart from all the techniques that I mentioned in this video, there's one more thing. When it comes to receipts, certain receipts that we need to keep for our tax purposes. So if there's any receipts that I have to store it or save it for my tax purposes for the end of the year, I would take a photo and save it in my phone. So all the tax related documents like receipts, small kind of amounts, will get stored in my phone, and when we do the tax reconciliation, we will provide that to the accountant. So that's it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the content that I made, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and consider subscribing for me to make more videos like that. Until I see you next time, bye.